Good night. Hope this video finds everyone in the best of health. I hope everyone is keeping safe, keeping their social distance, doing everything they can in their power at this point to make sure their families are protected from this virus, this invisible enemy that has came down and attacked us, and now it just threw everything out of whack. So I'm here. 2020 has presented us, this virus has presented us with the most once in a lifetime unique opportunity, I would say, because I'm just 31, so I haven't lived a long time. So this is by far the best and most unique opportunity that I've seen in my lifetime. Banks are not charging. They're putting your payments for your mortgage 90 days. You don't have to make any payments for 90 days. You don't have to make any car payments for 2 months. So your two biggest expenses, your mortgage and your car note, you get a 5-month break from doing all that. For those of us who have student loans, we don't have to pay anything. We don't get any interest being charged. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Now, let me speak on my specific circumstances. Well, I have Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is my mortgage servicer. They gave me my mortgage and they serviced my mortgage. They said, I called them. I had to wait 2 hours to get to someone, and I got to someone. They told me, hey, we're gonna put your mortgage in the back for 3 months. I was like, oh man. And she was like, at the end of 3 months, it might become all due, it might not, but we'll send you a letter. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna take it, but I'm still gonna save my mortgage payments in case. The letter came. I read the letter. The letter said I have the option to place those mortgage payments at the back end of the loan. So instead of having 360 months, I'll now have 363 months. Man, was I happy. For my car, I always knew that my car would let me skip a month and not pay them and add it to the back end. I always knew that, but now they're doing it for 2 months. So mind you, my mortgage is $2,500 a month. I'm not good at math, but that's like 2, 4, 6. That's 6, 7. That's $7,500. My car's is $966 a month because I have 2 cars. So for easy math, that's $2,000. So 7,008.9. So 9,500 in bills. My 2 biggest bills, my cars and my mortgage, I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay. 3 months for my mortgage, 2 months for my car. I don't have to pay them. And guess what? When the 3 months is up on my mortgage, I could add another 3 months. My car, they're working on something. And I don't have to pay. So what am I gonna do with all that cash flow? $10,000 in cash flow. And then the stimulus money. $1,200 for me, $1,200 for my husband, that's $2,400, $500 for my daughter, that's $2,900, plus my tax return, $3,000. That's $6,000. So in total, I'm around $16,000 in additional cash flow that I'll just have because the bills, I don't have to pay them. And it's not like I'm gonna have to pay them at the end when it becomes due, because they'll just add it to the back end of the loan. So what I have to do is resume just making my monthly payments. Bills are not being paid. They're not cutting off anybody's bills. And only thing I'm really paying right now is my credit cards. Now, what does this mean for Velocity Banking? It means that Jesus is real. We always knew he was, but he's real, real, real. For those of us who were struggling, this blessing just came down on us. Like this blessing just came down on us. We are blessed with this opportunity to not pay all these bills. Now, I'm drinking my daughter's apple juice. So now, I have to sit down and figure out, hey, this cash flow, what am I gonna do with it now? What am I gonna do with it? What's the best thing for me to do? Of course, it's to get out of debt. It's to get out of debt, but I'm on pause. I'm not gonna. I just got a $15,000 personal line of credit. I was on track to pay off my car because my other car has only $11,000 on it, and I was just gonna pay that off. I was just gonna give it to Honda. Here, take this money. But now, all of this, well, my job, I'm not working for 2 weeks because my job shut down, and I'm not getting paid. But my husband works, he's getting paid, but I'm not getting paid. But I'm not that financially strapped. I'll be okay. I've always had good financial sense, so I know I'll be okay. But for me, I'm just kind of waiting to see what will happen to this crisis, how long it will last, how deeply it will affect my family before I start chunking on things. Now, I'm gonna have all that cash flow. So I could write 2 checks at the end of this. I could write 2 checks and pay both cars off. And now the only that I'll have is my student loans and my mortgage, which my student loans, I don't pay anything anyway. I've always paid 0. So it's not like them stopping it or not stopping it doesn't affect me because I never used to pay any money. But now the student loans are at 0% interest. Oh my God. I always had a plan. My plan was to start chunking $15,000 every 2 months to my mortgage. That was always my plan, because how it was gonna work out with my car. My plan was to pay off the cars. I had goals. First goal was to pay off the cars. Second goal was to get to 20% equity in my house so I could get rid of PMI. Then after I got rid of PMI, I would try to get a HELOC and see. If I can't get the HELOC, I was gonna jump back over to my student loans, pay them off, then come back over to my house. Which my student loans, I won't have any cash flow gain because I don't owe any. I didn't make a payment on my student loans, but they keep threatening me that they will make me start paying $700 or all that money to the student loans. So my goal was to do that. But now, with all this cash flow of not having to pay my mortgage for 3 months, not having to pay my cars for 2 months, my bills, they haven't gone away. They're still there. So my light bill and my water bill and my gas bill, I'll still have those bills to pay. My phone bill I have to pay every month, but the biggest bills, which are my mortgage and my cars, those I don't have to pay. They get added to the back end of the loan. So what they do is they extend the maturity date. So they make the loan longer. So you pay 3 months additional interest, which is peanuts. Could be $100, could be less. For the cars, I know it's $100. For the mortgage, it depends, because I plan to velocity bank on it anyway and pay it off in 5 to 7 years anyway. So that's the thing. I have a plan. I have a plan, because I tune into this YouTube channel called The Finance Geek, Denzel Rodriguez. And I listen to him and I listen to other people and I make sense out of nonsense. And I'm a king when it comes to my household and my finances and how I run it. You know, so I think I'm good. I'm just saying, for those of us who have our heads on our bodies, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to jumpstart. To literally jumpstart your debt acceleration, your debt payoff. It's really an opportunity to just blow it out of the water. It's like you're getting a 3-month jumpstart. And for those of you who have a FHA mortgage, you get a year. A year. You don't have to make mortgage payments for 1 year. They start out with 6 months, and if you're still in hardship, you could request another 6 months. No questions asked. I have friends that are working same way, their jobs aren't affected, and they took the 6 months and they're planning on taking another 6 months. No question asked. Where in the history? They're not even asking you questions. Is your job affected? Can you send me proof? Send me proof. They're not asking you for no proof. Everybody's just doing it. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity that may never come again. So you can't even go spend the money because everywhere is closed. Everywhere is closed. So you can't even if you wanted to go spend the money, you can't spend the money. Restaurants are closed. Nobody's flying. You can't take cruises. Malls are closed. You can't even spend the money. So you have no choice but to save the money and pay off debt. If you are smart and if you want better for your family, that is what you would do. You would pay off your debts. That's what I plan to do. And my goal was to come and start chunking at the house in 2020. Still my plan. I'm still gonna do that. But in the meantime, for the rest of 2021, because we're in 2020 now. So for 2020, my goal is to just pay off the cars. I'm at $26,000. Mind you, I could pay them off now, but I don't want to pay it off now because I don't know what COVID-19 has planned for us. I don't know how long COVID-19 is gonna last. At the recording of my voice on April what, April 9th, I think April 10th, 2020. I'm recording this. The curve seems to be going down. So we're getting optimistic that we have a little bit of a control over COVID-19. And I pray that we continue to see the cases go down and the deaths go down and the infections go down. But I don't know what's gonna happen December. I don't know if I'll be here. I don't know. Nobody knows. But this is a unique opportunity for us. It's like we got a head start. It's like doing a 100 millimeter sprint with Usain Bolt, and he gave you a 10-second head start. This is just like that. It's like doing a sprint with Mr. Bolt, and he gave you a 10-second head start. So you have a fighting chance of winning. You have a fighting, because before, if you and him just started at the same time, you know you're gonna lose. But now, this corona gave most of us a 10-second head start. So in this time, we need to be cleaning our credits. I'm actively working on that. I had 19 inquiries, and I deleted out everyone, left 3. Now I need to work on TransUnion, and I need to work on Equifax and delete those inquiries off. So that's where I'm at, working on my credit to delete the inquiries off. And let's do this, guys. Let's do this. The universe gave us a 10-second head start ahead of Mr. Usain Bolt. So we need to take this advantage. We need to win an Olympic gold medal too. We don't need to come second place, and we don't need to come third place. We need to win some Olympic gold medals. And this corona gave us an opportunity for those of us who are smart enough to take it. We were offered an opportunity to get ahead. Let's use it wisely, guys. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves.